Chicos, bienvenidos de nuevo al canal. Bienvenidos de nuevo a un partido más de pues esta jornada que es de playoffs ya, y es pues los partidos de comodines. Bueno, ahora pues como siempre, un enorme gusto ver este con ustedes. Tenemos un partidazo, Buccaneers de Tampa Bay contra pues los asquerosos vaqueros de Dallas. Ahora disculpita, pero odio a los vaqueros de Dallas, no me gustan, nunca me han gustado. Pero bueno, respeto a la gente que les va, ¿verdad? En una de ellas mi mamá. Entonces bueno, pues ahí estamos. Vamos a jugar obviamente con Tampa. Ya Brady no está en Nueva Inglaterra, ya puedo jugar con él. Nueva Inglaterra no me gusta, pero bueno. Vamos a disfrutar el juego, chicos. Ya perdimos 2 partidos ayer y ganamos uno el sábado. Entonces pues vamos 2-1. Ya perdimos los delfines, pero bueno, esperemos que pues, momento, no sé qué decir, pero bueno, chicos. Recuerden también seguirnos en nuestras redes sociales: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram como JH Games, TikTok y Twitch como JH Games Oficial, y YouTube como JH Games. Pues vámonos. Vámonos. Listo. Ya está el barquito de Tampa. Vámonos ya. Matamos y recibimos, que eso me gusta. Recibir en la segunda mitad. Y pues trae. Aquí tenemos que tener cuidado con la ofensiva terrestre. Que trae Prescott y Ezequiel Elliott, perdóname, que es el corredor estrella de Dallas. Y Prescott, la verdad, no ha jugado muy bien esta temporada. Creo que hasta pensaba sacarlo. Está Mel Cooper. Trae, sí trae Dallas. Entonces, hay que confiar. Entonces, vamos. Hijo de su madre, no le estoy diciendo.
But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A first down carry by Elliott.
He's going to get stopped up quickly. Mantengamos en 2 yardas.
Give him a yard
Una
down to
yarda.
43.
Perfecto.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The give is to Elliott. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 36.
Creo que se la va a jugar.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about
buena defensa.
Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. He has the hot hand. You keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Running with Elliott. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them. But you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. Touchdown. It's complete. Dak Prescott hook it up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 and about the 22. Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay.
Well, we've all seen what Tom Brady can do on a football field for a couple of decades now. But how about his most impressive accomplishment? Moving to a different franchise and taking them to a Super Bowl title as well. Not many players can continually stiff-arm Father Time the way that he has.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
No puede ser.
And it's intercepted.
No.
Picked off near the 32. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
Qué mal empezó.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And now, Charles, this becomes a pretty important second drive for them. They're already down a pair of scores here in the first quarter.
As you noted, they're down 2 scores, and to me, they're down a possession or a service break if this were tennis, right? Because they just gave it only their second drive now. Run their offense, try and get back into the game that way. And look for some help from their defense.
Trying to forget about that pick 6 last time out. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Tenemos que anotar, calmarnos y no dejar que nos toque.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Fournette, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Bernard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards. But no more than that. 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Being chased out left.
No, no puede ser.
Intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I think the interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field.
Sí, come on, sí, sigue.
Returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Vamos, estamos en el juego. Vamos, necesitábamos eso.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in, but having to run very far.
Ryan Succop for the point after. And it's no good. Well, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Perdí un partido el sábado por un estúpido pateador otra vez. No puede ser.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. Time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one, because
holding, 10 para atrás.
Now it's down to a one-score game.
Bien. Sí lo creemos.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking. Ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide.
No, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Yeah, this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Prescott from the gun. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. To the air again, Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can put you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I
Lo
don't think that was his
tenía.
primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Lo único bueno es que nos
Touchdown
dejaron
passes
tiempo.
now for Dak
Poco, pero
Prescott.
nos
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Estamos a anotar.
So this drive
Recibimos
spans
la
7
segunda para
plays,
anotar.
and it's
Estamos a anotar
capped
sí o
off
sí.
for the Cowboys touchdown.
Tenemos 3 tiempos fuera, si se puede.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand and get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out of space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it, the West Coast offense, the long handoff. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
And might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady.
Se le cayó de la
mano. No puede
ser.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Prescott down.
No.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Zerlin's kick is up and through. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So no touchdown that time, but they do get 3 more, and now they have even more of a cushion.
It's been a terrific first half offensively, so it's hard to blame them for not getting into the end zone there. But the way they've been moving the ball in this one, I don't think these will be their final points of the game.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime here with a big...
And welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Pues vámonos ya, rápido, ya, vámonos al segundo. Vamos, ya, recibimos, tenemos que anotar sí o sí.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back
sí o sí tenemos que anotar. Tenemos posibilidades muy pocas, pero tenemos. La esperanza es lo que muere al último.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores.
Está jugando muy bien la defensa de Dallas. No está dejando hacer nada. Bien. Fíjate porque se salió. Si no, mi línea ofensiva no me está cubriendo nada.
Fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Carrying this one out for
Bien, vaya.
And this is dropped.
Vaya.
Oh, it's
Bien.
incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're...
La línea ofensiva está jugando basura.
Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
Ni siquiera hacen sus trayectorias como deben de ser, no puede ser.
Manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement.
No,
In this
no,
case,
no,
he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
No puede ser, que lo tenías en las manos.
My goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least
Puede
somewhat
ser, no
predictably.
puede
It doesn't
ser.
pay off, and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On 1st down.
A ver, nada más, no puede ser.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Vaya.
Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Bien.
There, incomplete.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Bien, mínimo
And he's
paró
out of
el...
bounds inside the 30. Just a
Ah,
5-yard
no
pickup,
más,
and it leads to 4th
que lo
down.
falle, que lo falle, que lo falle. Nada más.
And
Ni aire hay,
Sterling's
¿cómo lo va a
kick
fallar?
is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Ay, no puede ser. Qué mal estoy jugando.
This margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 20.
Puede ser que Brady no haga nada.
Back now comes
No,
Tampa
mi
Bay.
línea no me ayuda en nada, no
Went
puede
for it on
ser.
4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Está jugando muy cañón la ofensiva
this
de...
vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll run it here with Bernard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Brady now on 1st down.
¡Ah, no puede ser!
Intercepted a 3rd time.
Eres un idiota, Brady, eres un imbécil.
Terrific return as he takes this thing all
Por eso
the way
nunca
down
juego
to the
contigo.
20-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A give to Elliott. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
And the big stepped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ah, man, no puede ser. ¿Cómo lo hace?
Dak Prescott hook it up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
O sea, me tocó el peor momento. El que mi defensivo está jugando basura, yo estoy jugando basura, mi defensivo está jugando basura. No manches, no puede ser que me esté llevando dos palizas en días diferentes.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it culminates in a
Como
Dallas
esta todavía no se acaba, la otra fue con los Delfines y Búfalo y ya había acabado. A ver si no me apalean más.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to
Eres
the
una
19,
basura.
so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ya sabía que no tenía que jugar
Again,
contigo.
we see Tom Brady and the Bucs set to take over. Rough so far for him. That's the only way to describe it. He's thrown more completions to the other team than he has to his. 3 INTs thus far.
Love the description. Rough, rocky, shaky, all of those things. But this is where you find out about a quarterback, isn't it? This is where you find out about your team leader. Can he handle some of that adversity, bounce back, and give them better play down the stretch? They still have a chance to
No hay
win.
nadie libre.
Forced out to his left.
Chévere, y nunca corre.
And he'll be out of bounds across
Y
the 30.
le van a marcar foul personal. Porque tocas a Brady es foul personal. Eso ni siquiera era foul personal.
I know it's an emotional game.
Sopla a Brady y hasta en el juego te marcan foul personal. No puede ser.
And you
Bueno, me
argue your
combina,
case
¿no?
with your
Pero no
coaches,
puede ser.
that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Let's
No hay
get
nadie.
the pressure right.
Bueno, el láser lo descubrió por
And
fin.
first hook up with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Brady.
Bueno, pues vi el espacio y lo
At the
agarré.
35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Foul personal porque tranquearon a Brady, exacto.
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Vaya, hasta que agarran una. Ya cuando se va a acabar el partido.
And he's going to have another
Malditos
first down here as the
idiotas.
tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
O sea, al principio, antes de que nos apalearan,
Fournette running right.
no hay nadie que
And they're
ahí
going to
pueda.
lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Not too many offenses turn
estúpida
down
basura.
long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
No me gusta nada su libro de jugadas.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion, not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Brady gotta have this one.
No, no va a llegar, no va a llegar. Si llegó. Vaya, bien.
Incomplete. And in front, Buccaneers.
No sé si se pueda, pero bueno, vamos a intentarlo. Como el pateador está bien estúpido.
And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter.
Oye, se quedó. Pensé que no llegaba.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense,
cállate,
that is a
cállate.
tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the
No,
issue. Found a way to
manches.
get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that. But I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to
está
throw
muy
the ball in this
cabrón.
situation. This time,
En
unsuccessful.
ese momento llegaron a
Just wonder
34
maybe
puntos.
running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more
Ahorita sea, ya hace 2 días acabo de jugar con los Buccaneeros, con un
May bear out,
equipo
but
más
running the
cañón
ball
contra Kansas
will at
City y
least
le
be the
gané y no
equal
puede
throwing
ser
it
que
in that situation.
aquí no pueda ganarle al estúpido Dallas.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. Elliott a first down.
Nada más.
And he's going to be taken down.
Holding.
Penalty flag on the field.
Por eso no lo agarré, exactamente.
Instead of the first, he'll have to go backwards for another 2nd down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though,
no
stay
es cierto.
2nd
Sí,
down,
es
and they still have an opportunity to pick up a first down before they have to start their downs over again.
Sí, no puede ser que no agarren a Presco, digo a Elliott, estúpidos.
Just short of a first after a gain of about 9. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
No manches, su línea me abre a todos los míos.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again.
¿Dónde están mis defensivos? No puede ser.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 52 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
No puede ser, salimos de lo peor hoy.
This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
No manches.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Dropped by Kelvin Joseph. And he's going to return it to the 21.
Pinche Brady es una basura, no puede ser.
He got outside the pocket
no fue culpa de Brady, fue culpa de la estúpida línea.
He was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. That margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Otra vez. No agarra nada, pinche línea. Ninguna de mis dos líneas está jugando bien más que en la primera jugada. En la acción del combo. Puede ser, qué mal estoy jugando.
And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them. Have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Puede ser.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 140 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's going on. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. The defense can stop it twice more.
No puede ser, muchachos. Ay, mi silla ya está valiendo, creo. No puede ser posible. Creo que ha sido la peor paliza. Pensé que era la de ayer. Si no ven el partido de ayer también. Bueno, pero estaba muy cabrón Búfalo también. Pero no pensé que fueran a ganar así. Sí, Brady, nada más, ya retírate, ya. Jugué basura, muchachos. Para un lunes en la noche, una disculpita. No, nos dieron una patiza, no nos dejaron pasar nada. Solamente las dos del regreso de la segunda mitad. Mis líneas ofensivas y defensivas jugaron basura. Qué mal juego. Esperemos que no se vuelva a repetir un juego así, pero bueno, llega a suceder. Entonces, también en el fútbol nos ha pasado que hemos goleado y a veces nos golean, ni modo, así es esto. Pero bueno, muchachos, es un juego. Me enojé, ya estoy tranquilo. En todas las estadísticas nos dieron de la torre. Pero bueno, ni modo, así es esto, muchachos. Así es esto. Si vas a apostar, yo diría que va a pasar Buccaneers en el juego real. Pero como saben, esto pues es una pequeña predicción. Esperemos que no sea así. Sí, Brady. Sí, ya retírate, por favor. Pero bueno, pues ni modo. Pues recuerden seguirnos en nuestras redes sociales: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram como AJH Games, TikTok y Twitch como AJH Games Oficial y YouTube como AJH Games, chicos. Pues vámonos. Recuerden, estaremos subiendo los siguientes partidos en la próxima semana. Los juegos divisionales, los juegos también en 15 días, los juegos de campeonato y pues ¿en cuántas semanas? ¿En un mes? ¿En un mes? Exactamente, sí, en un mes va a ser pues el Super Bowl. En un mes es el Super Bowl, entonces bueno. Pues nos echamos casi, pues sí, un mes también de playoffs, entonces está súper bien.